The auto industry may be hitting the slow lane, but auto veterans are not letting that stop them from doing some good business. BVR Subbu, the former head of Hyundai, is looking at entering the auto services business as part of a JV with a Japanese company. What's more interesting is that it's not just him, it's a larger trend in auto services that seems to be really picking up.
As the auto industry grapples with a slowdown, new segments of businesses are emerging as lucrative and profitable opportunities. Former Hyundai India boss BVR Subbu is cashing in on just this. The Subbu-promoted Altius Autoworld has entered into a joint venture with Japan's $1.8 billion Gulliver International, a specialist in auto retail, maintenance and spare parts. The JV will focus on after-sales services for high-end passenger cars, heavy commercial vehicles and construction equipment, and will also be targeting the B2B segment by tapping into manufacturers who might want to outsource some of their repair work to Altius. The initial investment is $23 million. The proposed investment over 5 years is $230 million. Subbu is not alone. Other players have already announced plans to get into multi-brand car retail and servicing and are now likely to examine the segments being tapped by the new joint venture. Former Maruti MD Jagdish Khattar is close to launching his pan-India retail and service network for cars. Mahindra & Mahindra is also developing a similar plan through its First Choice brand. The big money, says Subbu, though, lies in the high-end passenger cars, since the existing service network is far from satisfactory.
Almost all manufacturers in these areas are enjoying supernormal profits, very often at the expense of the consumer. I think you should have profit rates that come down to a level which is more sustainable.
The Altius JV is commencing talks with insurance companies to partner and support it. Industry sources have already shared with NDTV that ICICI Lombard and Bajaj Allianz have already evinced an interest.
Insurance companies, once there's detariffing, will be faced with significant pressures on margins. Insurance companies need to bring down those costs that are incurred on maintenance of high-end vehicles. When they have to bring that down, only when they bring that down can they pass on those benefits to the consumer at the lower end.
Expect this space to hot up in a few months as other players unveil their plans. Subbu is of course willing to leverage the network he's setting up to also subsequently enter the front-end auto retail space. In New Delhi, Siddharth Vinayak Patankar, NDTV.